Hi friends, this is Mike Malarkey. Today we want to talk about the national debt and how it affects business. The fact of the matter is that people in the United States don't opt for what's known as realism. Realism is like a reality check. The people in the United States long ago decided for magistry or magistrates, meaning, the government is more or less magic. It can regulate the value of money. It can print money. It can regulate the value thereof. That's Congress's assignment to regulate the value thereof the money via the executive. And the executive exercises this power recently by devaluing currency in an effort to spur exports. Executives do this. Previous administrations have done this. They do this claiming that they're going to spur exports and thereby create jobs for Americans or others. That's not necessarily the fact, given that firms have made capital investment here and abroad in plant, property, and equipment. When we say in business capital investment, we mean plant, property, and equipment, not what Wall Street's talking about. The machines you use, the equipment you use, the plant you work at, the property. The plant is our property. Anyway, so we make investments in plant, property, and equipment and maximize labor output by giving them things. You don't want to work, you want us to give you a thing, right? We'll give you a thing and that'll do the work and maximize your output. So you don't want to work. You want us to give you a thing and maximize your labor output and minimize, your hardship. So that's what you want to do. So that's what we're doing here and overseas. We've made significant investments overseas because, even though we maximize your output, we still want cheap labor. And we're very sorry about that, but that's the way it is. They're cheaper. The people in the United States need to invest in farming. What matters to a farmer is what matters. Right now, the state of California and Argentina are selling rice around the world and soybeans around the world, and people are working, making goods for very little, and all they're getting for their money is some food and a dorm room in China. You don't want to do that. You want to invest in farming. So we want to be aware of currency manipulation, because when a farmer brings products, food products to town, very often buyers will try to have a high value for currency and give the farmer very little and turn around and try to sell to the people of the town at a low value for currency, or otherwise known as a high price, and turn around and make a very handsome profit like that with little or nothing being involved for farmers. Well, we want farmers to make a gain so they keep growing crops to feed us. That's what we want, right? So anyway, we need to invest in food, water, clothes, medicine, and shelter to meet the needs of the people of the United States and those around the world. So anyway, just remember, it does matter, and thanks a lot.